Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to show you how you can create your custom drum loops for Beatbuddy in the easiest way possible. And I will also show you how you can create really professional sounding rhythms even if you don't have any knowledge about drum programming. So let's get started. To create your own drum loops, you have to have the Beatbuddy manager installed. If you have a Beatbuddy, you will get it for free. From the Beatbuddy manager, actually you can create your custom rhythms as well. So if you look at the left hand side, you will have all the grooves that comes with Beatbuddy. I don't at all like the grooves that comes with Beatbuddy, so I program my own rhythms. If you open any project, you will see some songs over there, so you can see these songs there. And if you want to edit the grooves, you can actually do it from Beatbuddy. So if you right click on any of the groove, you have an option for edit. So if you click on edit, you have this really scary looking window, and you can program your drum loops over here. Yeah, this option is available for you, but I'm going to show you a much better option how to do it. I will just cancel this one. So my concept is that I'm going to create a folder for my own drum loops. I have created a new project, so you have to go to file and new project, and you can create a folder for your songs. It's like a set list. So you create your own project, and when you create your own project, you will have the option to create songs over here. So if you click on a new song, you will have this blank window here. You just need to have some main drum loop, which is the most important drum loop for the words. And then you can add the sections. As you can see that if you click on this plus button here, so it will add a second section for your song, which is you can compare it like this is for a verse, this is for a chorus, and if you have a bridge in your song, you can add that as well. And you just have to create these drum loops for the main one and main two. Then you have to create the drum fills. You can have multiple fills, as you can see here. And you have to give it a intro fill and outro fill. So somehow if you can create the files, these are the MIDI files actually, so you can just import it. If you click on this button, it will open some folder. If you create the MIDI loops, and that will play from here. The missing piece of this puzzle is how to create the MIDI files properly. Okay, I'm going to use another software, which is FL Studio. Now the thing is that you can do it with any DAW. I'm just showing you here in FL Studio. Even if you don't install the FL Studio completely, if you just have the trial version, the demo version of FL Studio, you can do this. You don't have to purchase the software, you don't have to buy it, or you can use some free DAW like Reaper or Cakewalk Sonar. Now, to know drum programming, there are a lot of things that you have to know for drum programming. You have to understand the drum kit properly. You have to know about drum mapping, because in Logic what happens that if you add the Logic drummer, it do not follow a same drum map that Beatbuddy follows. So there has to be some sync between these two. Drum map should match with the Beatbuddy drummer. So for this, actually, I'm going to use a free plugin. In this free plugin, you will get all the drum loops, and they sound far better than Beatbuddy, and you can edit them too. So I will give the link in the description. This is a free drum VST which is called Empty Power Drum Kit. I will give the link in the description. You will just download. You can just download it, and if you want, you can tone it as well. I will just skip. So here is your drum kit. Toms and overheads, hi-hats. So the best option for drum programming, if you can create your own drum loops. Okay, so you can go to the piano roll. You see this blank part here. If you click on this, you can just create your own drum loop. You can edit the velocities as well, so you can really create very complex and real sounding drum loops from here. But even if you don't want to create it, or you cannot create it, there are lots of grooves which are very professional sounding loops that you can have from the free drum plugin Empty Power Drum Kit. So all you have to do, you have to go to grooves. Look, in the groove section, we have intros. So if I click on intro and I select any intro, let me slow down the tempo a little bit. So these are the intro. Okay, now for the main part, actually, if you click on the 8 closed hi-hat, this will give you the drum loops with closed hi-hats. It's really great. So this can work as a main drum loop, and in the right side you can see the fields. So if I select any of the field here, so there are lots of drum loops which sounds really well. And if you want to go to chorus section, then you can either go to 16th closed hi-hat, or you can go to right section. If you select the right section and if you play this, and you get the fields as well. If you are in metal, you can go with 8 crash. If you want, you can go to 6/8. You can go to shuffle rhythm as well. So everything is there. Everything is there. You just have to find it out properly. If you want 6/8 rhythms, so these are 6/8 rhythms, and the fields for that. So everything is there. So if you have a particular song list, set list, you just have to know the time signature for the song, and you have to find out the exactly which drum loop will sound the best for this one. Okay. Now what you can do, you can just use these files as your MIDI file with Beatbuddy, and it will match the drum map as well. So you see here is a small 3 bar written. So I will just select 1 bar for this one, and let's say this is the rhythm. All I have to do, I just have to drag it here. Now if I pause this one, and if I just play this one, I got it. So for the main loop, actually it will not start with a crash. I will use a hi-hat, just a hi-hat. If you want, you can obviously have your own customization of this loop. If you want, you can make the volume lower. Now all you have to do, that you have to export this MIDI so that you can import it inside Beatbuddy. So you have 2 export options. Once you can go to file and you can go to export MIDI file, but I don't want it. I just want this MIDI to be exported. So I will go here in the small triangle here, and I will go to file, and I will export as MIDI file. Let's just keep it in desktop. I will save it. That's it. Now if you open Beatbuddy, I'm going for the first main drum loop. So I will click on these 3 dots. I have this MIDI file. I have to rename it. Let's say call this main 1, or you can give a song specific name. And if I import it here, now it's there. Now you have to repeat this process for all of this drum loops. That is a bit time taking, but the results you are getting is worth it. So again, I will go to my MIDI editor. I will remove this, Control A, Command A, and Del. Then you can select something for your chorus. Let's say I want to something with ride. Simply drag it here. Go there, export it. Go to Beatbuddy and import it. Once you have it, for the fields, you can just select your favorite fields. Drag it here. Just drag it here. Export it. And you can import it in the Beatbuddy. As you can see that I have done this process for some of my set listed songs, which you can see here. And if you want to listen to the fields, Yeah, so I have actually programmed this, so if you want you can also program your own rhythms, but yeah, if you don't want to get into that much details, you can obviously just use the drum loops that you are getting. So after that, you just have to, if you want, you can select a particular drum kit, your favorite drum kit, and then you can select a particular tempo, and your song is ready. You just have to save it, insert the Beatbuddy SD card, and you have to go to File, Export, and Project to SD card. So this project and your new songs will be exported in the SD card. Then you put the SD card inside your Beatbuddy, and Beatbuddy will play these rhythms for you. And inside Beatbuddy, you can locate the folder, locate the project called My Songs or Your Songs, and Beatbuddy will play these songs, these new drum loops for you. So that was the tutorial. If you find this useful, definitely like this video, and if you have any questions, so let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.